Another act of gun violence in the U.S., this time at a church in Alabama. Police say a man opened fire, killing 2 people and injuring another. Meanwhile, a bipartisan group of senators is trying to draft gun reform legislation on Capitol Hill. ABC's Reena Roy has the latest.
A church gathering becoming yet another tragedy caused by gun violence in the U.S.
Active shooter situation, multiple patients at this time, at least 3 patients. Scene is not secure.
Police say 2 people were killed and another was injured.
The victims are being identified as Walter Rainey, white male, age 84. Sarah Yeager, white female, age 75.
When a gunman opened fire inside St. Stephen's Episcopal Church in Vestavia Hills, Alabama.
Occasional attendee of the church that I will only identify as a white male, aged 71, was at the dinner. At some point, he produced a handgun and began shooting, striking 3 victims.
Authorities arresting the suspect on the scene.
Shooter's been held down. They've got the shooter restrained.
This can't be happening. It's right next to me.
I'm so sad. I'm so prayerful for the families that was affected by this. I think our whole church family will be affected by this. I'm just in shock, in disbelief.
This is just the latest act of gun violence in this country following the supermarket shooting in Buffalo and the Robb Elementary School massacre in Uvalde, the last of 21 victims being laid to rest today in the small Texan town. Meantime, Senate negotiators working behind closed doors to draft legislation on gun reform, hoping to come to an agreement this weekend.
There are a couple of issues that need to be settled.
That bipartisan group of senators is working on drafting a number of proposals aimed at curbing gun violence, including strengthened background checks, restrictions for convicted abusers, school security, and mental health programs. Reena Roy, ABC News, New York.